Oh, my friend, it was one of those moments of self-actualization where you have to stop and take it all in. It was so emotionally charged. Ultimately, I think about 3,000 people crammed into OR Tambo's arrivals to welcome back our Paralympians, and I think it was deserved. These guys really did become the jewel of the world's press over the Paralympics, and they did us proud, and of course they netted 29 medals. Now, one man who was flying that flag incredibly high was Oscar Pistorius. You could see how exhausted he was after what has been an odyssey, second to none. We managed to get the scoop, his very first interview back on home soil, and I don't think we're going to see him for a while, but it was absolutely delightful to catch up with Oscar. This is what he had to say.
Welcome back. Oscar, welcome back to South Africa, my friend. I won't say you look exhausted, but I would imagine you must be exhausted.
Oh, thanks, man. It's just an amazing experience to be back here today. The people here, just the support that's people have come out to support the team. It's just been absolutely phenomenal, and we've had an amazing last couple of weeks. It's kind of sad everything's come to an end, but on what a high. And thanks very much for Sascock and you for hosting such an amazing day here today. I mean, the media's turned out in full force. The public, general South Africans have just come out here, and it's as an athlete, it's just really humbling being in this position and being here today and seeing the appreciation that we've got.
My friend, from the media perspective, thank you. I don't think South Africa has ever been centre stage to the degree that we have now. You've had so many moments over the last couple of months. Have any of them sunk in yet?
I think some of the Olympic ones have. I haven't had much time to reflect on the Paris yet, but it's just I think in the next couple of weeks I'll get some time off, and it'll just be an amazing time just to kind of reflect and just take it all in. It's been so, we've been on a constant high, and I just need some downtime just to kind of comprehend everything that's happened. I've been very blessed, and my coach was out yesterday. I'd like to thank him and all the support. So, I mean, I get messages all the time from people, and it's drawings from kids and stuff. It's just overwhelming, and we're really blessed and very humbled by the support I've been given. So thanks very much.
My friend, your neck's looking a little bit sore there, a little bit tired, right?
Getting a bit of a cramp, but I mean, I was very happy with my performance at the Paris. I would have liked to have performed a little bit better on the 200 and been in the medals on the 100, but the 400 I went unbelievably well, and we peaked at the right time, and to have made an Olympic final in the 4x4 and to run in the semi-final was a dream come true for me. So all in all, we've had a phenomenal summer, and I'll be back next year even harder, so looking forward to that.
Oh man, goosebumps stuff, but great to catch up with Oscar. I'm sure he is going to turn his cell phone off for the next 3 months. Now, who could forget the closest of photo finishes in the men's 100-meter T37, Fani van der Merwe? Well, he literally put his body on the line, and what a wonderful guy he is. We got a bit of a window inside his mind, what he went through in those final split seconds of the race. But what a great guy. This is what he had to say.
Going through the race, there was obviously a lot of other guys also in that race, second, third, that was where I laid the whole time, and the last 10 meters of the race, we both went forward, me and the Chinaman, and I realized that it's 50-50 on this stage, and if I just going to do a normal dip, it's not going to be enough, and I thought, well, I'm going to just put my body on the line and go for it, and yeah, it worked out for me. I'm just really pleased with it.
What are you going to spend the 400 grand on, bro?
I'll definitely save a lot of it, and then still have to think. I haven't thought about it too much, but maybe for the Inspired to Become as a non-profit organization that we're running, might buy a combi for just to have a travel with it.
I love it, eh? Already talking about giving back to the sport that has done so much for him. Watch that young man. He is going to be one of our best Paralympians, I think. Now, of course, on hand, Minister of Sport and Recreation, Fikile Mbalula, was also there to welcome our athletes home and remind us of what it is that they had really achieved at these games.
Yes, it feels good to be South African in days like this. We've got many challenges, we've got many differences. But there's one thing that brings us together, human spirit. And this is what we're celebrating today. We're celebrating the posture of South Africa to be the best among the best in the world because of our athletes. Many people came to know about South Africa because of our freedom and Nelson Mandela. But today they know of South Africa because of Oscar Pistorius. And that is the power of sports. And that is what sports does among nations, to represent and make us proud among nations. And I'm proud of these young people. They've done us proud.
Sentiments echoed by the entire country, I think. Now, it was a bit of a full circle moment for me, having interviewed Natalie du Toit shortly after she lost her leg. Seeing how far she has come, she was undoubtedly the golden girl of our Paralympic campaign. Now, the big question is, what is next for Natalie? It was wonderful to catch up with her and throw forward to what the future holds for this incredible athlete.
Where do you find it? What gives you the strength to go and, say, compete in the 100-meter freestyle, which isn't even your discipline, and to dominate in the way that you do? Where do you find it?
You know, that was probably one of the toughest things. Is I haven't really been training too much, and this year I tried to put aside really to qualify for that 10-kilometer marathon at the Olympic Games, and then didn't qualify there, so I've only had 5 weeks to try and sprint. So it's been a fight, I think, every day, trying to get myself ready. I don't have a sprinting inch in my body, so it's been a tough time. And I think from that perspective, it's just to go to every race. I wanted to swim all 7 just to see how I can swim, and it was just to go and just to give it everything. It was the last time. The last race was very special, and I know I'll pass it on to, you know, a lot more successful athletes, and they can go and break all my world records and do better.
Now, you've joked about not having a job. I think I might be able to help you out there. I think we know a few people who might be interested. What would you like to be doing now? What's on the bucket list?
To tell you the honest truth, I have absolutely no idea. You know, I was interested in medical and genetics and that type of thing a couple of years ago, but I'm more into the business line of things, so probably we'll go into something like that. At the moment, I honestly have no idea. I haven't really thought about it. It's been too challenging over the last 18 months, and decided that I would just really concentrate on Olympics and Paralympics. So it's been a hard ride, and in the next, I think, a couple of weeks, I'll go out there and decide more or less what I'd like to do.
Well, I hope you take the time to come and sun yourself a little bit in Cape Town and join us in studio. Then we can talk a little bit on the side. But Natalie, I think from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of every South African's heart, and all your fellow athletes, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you to everybody for their support. It's been amazing to walk out here. I was quite scared to walk out with all this crowd, but thank you. It's been amazing. We've heard everybody's support back in London, and it was unbelievable. And to know that we had so much. So thank you to the whole of South Africa, especially to the people close to me, and to all the sponsors.
Oh, golden girl. Thank you so much.
Our golden girl indeed, Natalie. We wish you all the best on the next phase of what I'm sure will be an incredibly successful career. And we will be bringing you into studio when you come down to Cape Town. Now, though, I think all of this sporting achievement has inspired me to do a little singing in unison.